Welcome to my dinner table and my introduction video as a Utah State delegate for the Republican Party for voting precinct WBN001. Here at my dinner table, thought this was appropriate. I have my laptop to help me out with some notes as we go through this introduction video. In the 2012 election, there are 4 offices that will be addressed on this YouTube channel. Those offices are that of Governor, Attorney General, Senate, and the newly formed 4th Congressional District. The number of candidates vying for the Republican nomination for these seats are as follows. 4 candidates for the office of Governor, 2 candidates for the office of Attorney General, 5 candidates for the newly formed 4th Congressional District, and 9 candidates for Senate. The 4 Senate candidates for the office of Governor are the incumbent Gary Herbert, and candidates David Kirkham, Morgan Philpott, and Ken Sumsian. The 2 candidates for the office of Attorney General are Sean Reyes and John Swallow. The 5 candidates for the seat in the House of Representatives in the newly formed 4th Congressional District are Jay Cobb, Kenneth Gray, Mia Love, Stephen Sandstrom, and Carl Wimmer. The 9 candidates for the seat in the U.S. Senate are incumbent Orrin Hatch, Tim Alders, Dale Ash, Loy Brunson, David Chi, Kevin Fisk, Jeremy Friedbaum, Chris Harrod, and Dan Lillenquist. So let's talk about why I'm doing this. It's simple. As a state delegate, my job is to get your input about concerns and questions you have for the candidates. I then have a responsibility to take everybody's concerns and questions, consolidate them into a very concise manner, and speak with the candidates about these concerns and ask these questions. After doing that, I need to inform you, the voter, of the candidates' responses, their answers, their intentions. If you finish all this off with a good critique of each candidate, then we can ensure that the vote I cast on April 21st at the State Republican Convention will be that vote of the majority of the registered Republicans in my precinct, WBN 001. The end result is that you, as a registered Republican, and I, as your state delegate, will have succeeded in engaging the 2012 elections from the very beginning, the party nomination. Already in this introduction video, successful communication has likely occurred in my detailing how many candidates there are for each seat and who specifically those candidates are for each seat. Remember, each candidate has a right to be heard, and we as voters have an obligation to hear what they have to say in order to make a very good decision on who our representatives will be. So how is all this going to take place? Aside from this YouTube channel, I've also created a corresponding Twitter and Gmail account to ensure good communication. Here's the basic outline with regards to the candidates. Each candidate will be asked by me for a 30-minute block of time to participate with me in a Q&A session. I'll make myself available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to ensure that all of the candidates, regardless of how busy they are, can participate. Keep in mind that the candidate is seeking public office, and you are the public, so they bought off on being obligated to hear what you have to say and you being able to ask it. Each candidate will have until April 16 to meet with me. After the 16th of April, there will not be enough time for you to be able to review the candidate and communicate back to me your decision regarding the candidates. Remember, the 21st is the Republican State Convention. Once I have a meeting scheduled with a candidate, I will notify you through email and Twitter which candidate I will be talking with, along with the scheduled date and time. Once you receive this information, please email me back any specific questions or concerns you have for that specific candidate. Please put in your email whether your question should remain anonymous or if you're okay with me referencing your name when asking the candidate the question. I will try to condense the questions and concerns into 8 questions. 5 of those questions I will give to the candidate prior to the meeting so they can prepare a well thought out response. The other 3 will be asked and answered at the time of the Q&A. The candidate is going to be informed at the time the meeting is scheduled of these 8 questions and how 5 of them will be given prior to and 3 will be asked the day of during the Q&A. This is so there's no surprises. We just want to have a good, solid Q&A meeting. After meeting with the candidate, I will upload the video and then notify you through email and Twitter that the video is up and ready for your viewing. Once you've viewed the video and have put thought into the candidate, I ask that you email me rating the candidate on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, in the areas of fiscal, constitutional, and individual. After all the candidates have been met with, I will ask for one last email from you, letting me know who you believe is the best candidate for each seat. I'll then send out one final email to you, and I will do this through Gmail and Twitter, and the email will be based on what is the majority vote for which candidates, and that I will be casting those as my votes at the Utah State Republican Convention on April 21st. So in concluding this introduction video, I want to touch base just on a couple of key points. The comment section on this YouTube page is going to be open for comments. I hope that you do make a lot of comments. Just remember to keep the comments relevant. Any offensive comments are going to be removed. Also, there are a lot of registered Republicans in precinct 001 that were not at the caucus meeting. If you know these people, if they're your family members, your friends, your neighbors, co-workers, people at your church, talk to them, get them involved. We can verify that they're a registered Republican, and they should have a voice in what's happening with the Republican nominee process. So do that, and also we're going to put up a couple of videos that will just be basic videos of what is expected of a senator, what is expected of a House of the Representatives member, what's expected of a governor and an attorney general, and that'll really, I think, help streamline the process as we go into it of what these people say and how it's relevant. So hope you enjoy those, and talk to you soon. Thanks.